Okay, let's go and aim our mics in the right direction. Make sure we get the volume going. Let's get started. Only about 51 minutes behind. Find our typical starting time. Hey Vance, how's it going, man? Or Vance's mini console game reviews. How you doing? Oh. Just realized a little bit of my light's in frame. Let's fix that. John, how's it going, man? Is it that one? One sec here, guys. Merely answered the bell. All right. Let me let's fix something here in 1 second. Moving the wrong light, apparently. Hey, Professor Amer. How you doing, man? I haven't seen you forever. Really drunk? All right. Oh, still barely in frame. Okay. There we go. That should fix it. But how you guys doing? Yeah, unfortunately, starting this a little later than I would have liked. Alex, oh, hey Blazik, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, what's up, Larson? Yeah, actually, a lot of people have been telling me that like my channel's just been kind of getting buried for whatever reason. But really not surprised. If you're not huge and you don't post regularly, at least I don't create content as often as I have been in the past, so yeah. Hey, Haas, how's it going, man? This is Sonic 2, a little classic. I'm kind of digging the Mini quite a bit, because it doesn't have the same lag issues that I've noticed in my upscaling. And my upscaling has a little bit of lag, but it's not terrible, but definitely impacts gameplay a bit. John, I saw that you posted something about it in the Discord, but I unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to go check it out. What were you doing in your last stream? Were you doing more VR stuff or something different? Really? Never gonna... Yeah, people have been saying that, though. They just really have not been getting notifications from my streams. But even like some of the videos I post, even. Oh, crap. Oh, nice tail that he's got, though. A horror game, here they lie. Scared me shitless. Nice. I've heard good things about the Blair Witch game that just came out. That's the game audio. You guys hear everything okay? Second expects not to. See, Chemical Zone, despite having like my all-time favorite game Rift, this one can usually kill me if I'm not paying 100% attention during the water part in the second stage. Hey, Gabber, what's up, man? How you doing? Audio's good? Alright, it's good to hear. I always thought it was interesting how Sonic CD and Sonic 2 were being developed by two different teams at exactly the same time. And on Sonic CD, he doesn't have the spin dash. Well, he has the spin dash because that was added after, but he has this like running thing where you can get hit. But where the spin dash in this one makes you can actually like hit your opponents and stuff like that. It was just fascinating that they were like so diehard to what they were doing. They kept in their run method and incorporated spin dash. I love that Tails is like the ultimate character to give your little brother. Yeah, Gabra, I noticed you put a thing on the Discord. I unfortunately didn't have the opportunity to watch it. Oh, it's good? Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it. Yeah, people are digging the doggo effect. Giving pets and all that. But hope you guys are all doing pretty well. No, watch out, this bird always kills you if you go up too fast. Or if you stand still for too long. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, Jared? Yeah, I figured if everybody has a wrench, then nobody has a wrench. Works out perfect. Yeah, there was that one YouTuber who, like, he figured out the only way you could actually watch Tails die was to drown him on one particular map. He was the guy that, like, dedicated a inordinate amount of time to Bugsy 3D and knew all the weird little things on it. No, Jared, you're gonna get a wrench. I thought you had one. Have fun. Drank a lot. What did you end up streaming, Gather? I noticed you streamed something last night. Second Amendment. Give everyone a... It's your constitutional right to have moderator privileges, and I'm not going to take that away from anyone. God, I hate this part. This is anxiety in game form, is this freaking part of this. Canadians got well, you got universal health care, right? That's something. I guess you can. Oh, no. Oh, God. This is where I die. Oh, God. There we go, okay. But yeah, if you guys aren't aware, Console Explosion is a group website. It hasn't been updated in a bit, but there are a number of other talented content creators on there, like Antonio, Gokado's Retro Review. Yeah, Canadian healthcare equally can have emergency room wait. We get a free sample of Chinese Taiwan, so. Oh boy. Yeah, in some places I've had that experience with American healthcare, except you get a crippling bill on the other end. Oh, God. This is where I die. It's over. Yep. Constellation is a movement. Yep. Yeah, we used to do podcasts and things like that, but we had a number of individuals there. I think Tavian has his own channel. He does mostly fighting stuff. He was the guy that was running his podcast. We used to do those weekly, but it's been kind of a lot of us got kind of busy. Yeah, Fabian, he had a kid, and he ended up getting his dream job as an esports coordinator for a university in his area, so good for him. And I know Jared, the runner of the Console Explosion, the gentleman you're talking to on there, he ended up taking a position, I think, in, what, Western Canada or something like that? And that kind of, well, you ended up in an area with, what, god-awful internet, right? So you can't really do, almost any type of production. Michigan, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I did go do a thing recently for the Idaho Army National Guard where I got kind of like, hey, Thorpe, you play video games? I'm like, yeah? I ended up having to coordinate an esports team for the Idaho Guard to compete against Boise State University's esports team. It was just... I mean, we did okay. It wasn't like, I wouldn't say we did like a great job, but yeah. Put a show on at least, but holy crap. Oh, really? I need one coin. Come on. I gotta go in there because I want to get the extra life. Jimmy, how you doing, man? Oh, hell yeah. Sonic 2 is by far my favorite. Satellite internet. Gross. Oh, Seven Beatles, what's up, man? Is it possible to get in the infantry if you checkmark C? Probably. I know, definitely for the Marine Corps it's possible to get in their infantry. But Jimmy, what are you doing, man? God, I hate this part. Anxiety of the game. For a typhoon to hit? You wanna chill in a live stream while we do it? Oh, also back on the trip, okay. Maybe some more wine here. But yeah, let me know if you want to join the live stream, man. Yeah, let me know, because let me launch Skype for you. It's not a stream without you. The Army dismantled the Intel sniper program. Oh boy. Guess they're gonna have to. No. Ah! I would just love the, because like, tankers have, like, vehicle ID that they have to do. Oh god, really? Oh jeez, okay. Well, tankers have VID, I can imagine the incel snipers would have like a big old checklist of like silhouettes of fedora hats from different angles. They have to like guess and make a model of what type of incel. That'd be funny. God, that'd be funny. Ah, you got me, John. Yeah. I think my issue is I've just gotten too used to game's hand-holding in terms of like platformers, stuff like that, where like Super Meat Boy is a difficult platformer, but it gives you unlimited chances. So yeah. I'm gonna throw out most hated sound. Yeah, Chemical Leia, it's like one of my favorites, but it can kick my ass sometimes if I'm giving it my all. This one tends to end up murdering me later. There's like all the freaking robots jumping out of the walls. I want those rings. I'd like to come down to get air. There we go. Oh, come on. Hey, Retro, what's up, man? How you doing? For Sonic 3, most of the levels are well balanced. Oh yeah, there was a PC port of that. Oh, Metropolis Zone, yeah. Sega Genesis Mega Drive. That'd be a fun video. I was actually dusting off a script I did for the 32X. It's like 8 pages long. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I should probably finish this. But I realized, like, that video is going to be like over an hour long. It'd take forever. But the script's there. It's like halfway done. Yeah, I remember when Sega was doing that. I had Panzer Dragoon and a bunch of other games on PC. Oh god. Air. Be there. Come on. Oh yeah, it was funny. I think the consensus was that, despite the fact the 360 was 14 some odd years old, because it was still supported in some capacity, it's not technically retro yet. Supported in an official sense, I guess. That's what somebody was arguing, but I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, it is a 14-year-old system, which in a lot of circles would be retro for the most part, but it's so open to interpretation now. Oh my god, yeah. Hey, Gen X Props, how's it going, man? I'm kind of surprised, I don't know, people have been telling me that even though they have the bell checked for me, that they haven't been getting a lot of my, notifications, which... No idea how that one works. But Gen X is going, man. Oh my god, underwater levels. That was pleasant. You're there. It's about 11 o'clock for me, so I'm in the Mountain Time Zone. Watching Boondock Saints. I haven't watched that one forever. That makes sense, kinda. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's a really open interpretation. Oh god, I was... Oh dear. Oh, okay, I gotta... Alright, that's a good. Ah, crap. Yeah, Boondock Saints 2 was, that was a bummer. Not too bad. Easter... Oh, damn, yeah. Oh, well, that's the end of our Sonic 2 run. Womp womp. Let's go ahead and get back to the main menu here. Any requests from the viewers? Blade Runner 2 in the other hand. Yeah, so like Blade Runner 2049, like I thought it was a pretty movie. I guess I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. But then again, thinking back about it, I'm like, I didn't really like Blade Runner the movie that much. I liked the Blade Runner game from Westwood a ton. I don't know, I've just seen too many versions of Blade Runner at this point. But I love the atmosphere for it and the way they did the shots and all that. Yeah. And Rutger Hauer, that guy was great in that. Had all the Sonic games still ahead of me to play. Nice. Oh, Comic Zone? Yeah. That game's pretty... We're like 95, yeah. You're kind of late in the Genesis lifespan. Well, I'm not sure if that's shouted answer or not. Light Blue, how's it going? It's pretty impressive. Freaking the Genesis in college, so 89. Could be worse. Could be. Oh god, that was, man. Oh, the original arcade. That's awesome. No, I haven't played that. The first one we played was Sonic 2, so we got some ones to go through. New York City, present day. You'll be back. Oh, I didn't hit start. Ha! My bad. Thought I did. Apparently I did not. Let's see if Jimmy's ready yet here. Night of the Mutants. Using the Genesis 3 button, by the way. I got it or not? Ooh. That's how you do it. Let's go. Ooh. Oh god, no. This game's really a lot of one button. Unfortunately, it's kind of loud. Sorry. Hey, Codename, what's up, man? I failed 4th grade because of this game. Fantastic. Oh, I was thinking Shadow Warriors. What am I doing here? Oh, I gotta pick them up. That's sad we didn't get Rock and Roll Racing on the mini, but wow. Nice. I can do a little hobo trap. Interesting. I did say Rock and Roll Racing, sorry. You can also play HD on the Sega Genesis Flashback HD. Yeah. Kane Lynch besides the game's plot. No co-op gameplay and oh yeah, you're right. They had to add that later, didn't they? God, I remember being absolutely punished by freaking Kane and Lynch when I traded in some games to get it, and I was like, why did I do this to myself? I thought, you know, the people who made Hitman knew what they were doing. They did not. Oh, I thought I would fall to another panel. Didn't realize that the panels are worlds within themselves. That's kind of deep right there. Hey, Montoya, how's it going, man? That was Comic Zone. Like Army of... Oh yeah, that was a thing in there, wasn't it? Yeah. So we got a lot to do. We got Golden Axe, we got Space Harrier 2. But yeah, you gotta give me a vote. What do you guys want to see? Get some more wine here in a second once Jimmy jumps on. Yeah, the menu music's kind of nice. I like how it actually has nice functionality to it, really smooth. The Light Blue, how's it going, man? Yeah, we do have Castle of Illusion we can do. That's a good one. Oh, crap. John Rogers voted for Golden Axe. Yeah, Beyond Oasis. I was playing that. I never actually played that one. And I was playing that yesterday on this. It's a pretty friggin' solid, good-looking game. Kind of really impressed. Good to hear, man. I should probably, I have to say the controllers this came with feel really good. I feel 100% like legit 3 buttons almost. I feel like they feel a little lighter, but I could be wrong. Activision's going. Actually, no, it's Blizzard Activision, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I guess Activision has that whole thing like, no, we're not Blizzard, we're not. Yeah, even though they are directly in bed with the Blizzard. World Vision. Oh, yeah. Once upon a time, a mouse. Make sure to multiple times. It's not started Blizzard. Practice? Normal? Okay. Huh. Whatever practice just lets you go through the entire game without lives. Donald Duck created the Mickey Mouse. And between the two of them, they have an entire... Oh, crap. I guess between the two of them, they have an entire set of clothing. Pants and a shirt. I think a butt bounce on people. I haven't touched this game in a long ass time. Oh jeez. Oh, mushrooms get me. Oh, okay. That's how you do it, okay. That's how you do it, okay. Forgot. I just... Oh man, that frame rate on that's interesting. Yeah, like the Mickey titles on the Genesis are actually a number I don't have, and I've been meaning to try and pick those up. Yeah. Decorated than anyone. Oh god. Well, that's the end of that. What happened to Jimmy? Okay, we gotta wait for the rope this round. You heading to bed? Night. Yeah, dog's fine. Oh, jeez. We made it. Foghorn Leghorn. Oh, man. I was just a big fan of the Looney Tunes. Adorable spiders and creatures are trying to murder me. Oh, family's doing great, man. Yeah, my wife got me this Sega Genesis Mini for my birthday, so I thought it was kind of nice. Yeah. There's a Rispier hammer. Probably Blizzard, honestly, because I think most people have already forgotten about the NBA, because all they did was fire one guy. Blizzard, however, seems to have alienated themselves with Western audiences. Yeah, the family's doing great. Wife and I went out to dinner tonight, had my daughter hang out with the grandparents tonight. My daughter absolutely adores my my stepdad. So it's pretty freaking cute. Keeps in the jump. Well, the funny thing is, my wife forever ago, she bought me the At Games Genesis Classic, and she's like, she got me this one. She's like, yeah, I know this one. You want this one more because it's actually Sega. So I'm like, yes. So the arrow says this way, so I guess I go this way. We go down. Oh, good night, Vance. Catch you later, man. Are you going to Portland Truck Expo or anything like that? Oh, I thought I hit my butt button. Ugh. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. Yeah, Rock'n'Roll Racing is definitely a great Blizzard game. Back before they decided their audience in China, their funds in China were more important than supporting free speech. Oh, I thought I could just get that way. Oh, my bad. Womp womp. Let's switch games. You guys had asked for Golden Axe, so let's check that out. I sure will, man. Thanks for dropping by, dude. I'm kind of bummed they didn't get an official release of the 32X and Sega CD for this guy. I would have loved to have had those. The thing that kind of breaks my heart about it was like it has that workable, functional cartridge bay. And the fact that you can't, like, they're not, like, man, if they had sold more games to add to the game library, like gave you a base 40 just for the unit, and then via RFID or whatever, bought new, you could buy new cartridges, plug it in, and download it into the system, that would be just freaking awesome. I'm sure people would spoof that right away, but then I would just love to freaking buy Sega games again. I always liked the dwarf. Oh, excuse me. I had a long day. Oh, God, I forgot. A button does that. But Gabber, how you doing, man? Oh, God. There, a lot of button mashing coming up. I should really wanted that freaking... What do you call that? It's Strange two-legged lizard. Hit that button. Hope you guys are all having a good night. Oh, Television Amico showed its controller in the last updated video. Isn't it just basically like a touchpad or something like that? Remember, Tommy Tellerico was at Portland Gaming Expo last year. And he was talking about it because he wanted it to be 2 controllers with the system. You could buy more or whatever, but then you could actually sync it with smartphones or something along those lines. Oh, whoops. Ah. Ow. What's the trick to beating these guys? Just kicks me in the face. The jump hit, huh? Working nights and teeter-tottering. A PT on CPAC. Doing good, man. Just kind of enjoying my my birthday this week and just kind of relaxing. Definitely, I'm kind of really pretty stoked heading out to Portland next weekend. So that should be pretty fun for PRG. Or the Portland Gaming Expo. So yeah, kind of combo the classic design with the touchscreen. Yeah, I really hope they like sell some normal type of controller that goes with that as well. Because I mean, like, granted, the Intellivision's interesting. Oh, hey John, what's up, man? How you doing? Intellivision's interesting, but the controller was always the least fun part of that experience. Yeah, John, I really appreciate the donation, man. Ah. Oh, sorry about the yawning. Should have bought more caffeine. Touchscreen combo. What I find fascinating is, I know there was a big thing between the Atari Age posts or whatever, and then, I guess Pat the NES punk got in a huge, tiff with, Tommy Tellerico about it. But one thing that, Tommy Tellerico and his team have on the, Atari VCS, they actually have, it seems to me like a business model going forward, so that's something. Oh, it's going to kill kids. Why don't you shoot fireballs? Gosh, come on. There we go. Ah. Oh, thanks, man. Huh. Okay. The new Jungle Cruise, and thought it made it. I put it on water. No, my thought was, is Disney really trying to recycle the turn their rides into movies formula they did in the early 2000s? Because remember they did like Haunted Mansion and then yeah, 'cause they did Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion. Did they try making any other rides into the movie? I can't remember. Hey, Gorilla Jones, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Jones, were you telling me you got your Dreamcast DC HDMI modded? Were you telling me that like one of these streams a while ago? Have you gotten it back yet, or I don't know, because one of my Dreamcasts, I had a DAC analog to digital converter chip guy on it, so it only does VGA and S-video out, so I'm like, ah, crap. Ah, sweet! Let's get Jimmy in here. Alright. Take Jimmy. Let's spend his last moments on stream with us. Hey.
Hello. Just wanted to let you know this is my last moment to rise up till the typhoon gets me.
Oh no.
That's okay. I saw Joker. I can die happy. I rose up. What's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. It's, aside from I'm gonna be dead in like a few hours, but you know,
It's
it's good.
It's supposed to be a bad typhoon, or what?
It's supposed to hit pretty hard in some area. They've already had like some warnings put out to evacuate if you're near a river, especially if you're an old person. But
I didn't pause.
I'm getting old, but I'm neither, so that's good. No, I'm doing all right. Good to see you playing the Genesis Mini. I don't know if you're gonna get it or not.
Yeah, I was holding off because I figured my wife would probably get it for me.
All right, sweet. That's what happened.
Yep, that's what happened.
God damn. See, guys, this is what you gotta do. Find a wife who'll buy you a Genesis Mini like Ian's does.
No, I think my wife was like, "Don't you have one already?" I'm like, "No, I have one, but it's not like a good one."
It's the Yat games. Now that you've seen the light. Anyways, hey, Hosta, dude.
Honestly, the At Games one, it serves a purpose. Like, whenever I go and I'm like in the desert or somewhere where I'm concerned about like actual hardware getting damaged, I bring that thing. It's useful in that purpose.
Right. Yeah, he had some good story. You bonded with some dudes in a bar. And
Oh yeah.
It's shitty enough to where like you won't feel bad if it gets broken.
Yeah, I won't be.
Somebody spills their vodka all over it.
Or if I throw it in my ruck while I'm like transporting it somewhere, I'm not too concerned.
Right. Anyways, cheers, dude. I got a real drink today. So
Oh, what are you
for this
drinking?
typhoon, I got some. I think it's called Stoke Revel or Revel Stoke whiskey. Fireball.
Through all of it.
So, playing PRGE
Oh,
drinking.
Thanks,
Thank
Easy,
you,
man.
sir.
Appreciate that. Are you coming to Portland, man?
This does it. The Saturn sucks. No, it doesn't. And soon, Ian will be in the owner of some Saturn product that will completely change his mind.
Oh,
his
dear.
warped opinion.
You're gonna give me
The
like
Sega Saturn
good
thong back
Japanese game? Wait, what?
It's thong back bikini. The Sega
Oh.
Saturn logo.
They had a Dreamcast one of those. I'd wear that.
I guess we'll be seeing.
Oh,
we'll be
hell
seeing
yeah.
Easy.
Easy. Do you have a Twitter or anything like that? Would love to buy you a drink.
With the money you just gave.
Yeah. Let me return the wealth to you, sir.
Oh boy. Damn, John Rogers in a bad mood. He's telling all these lies. Nintendo's definitely.
CDI for life.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I finally caved and bought a 3-button CDI controller from a dude in Germany. But I managed to score it with shipping and everything for $50. I was pretty happy about that, as opposed to the $80 they tend to go for.
That is ridiculous either way.
Oh yeah.
That,
Oh, you'll find me awesome, man.
yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, find us. Let us know. Make sure you punch your hell in the face.
I can't stand Pat and Ian anymore.
And
Oh, I need to get. Yeah, the meaning
thanks,
to set that
John.
up. Actually, I know John's been kicking me about that.
Maybe we'll do it at Portland. We'll do a live stream of you setting up Streamlabs. Since you need like 5 other people to help you with it.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to figure out where a good place to live stream would be. Because I know Yahel's wanting to do it.
Yeah, you should ask Genovi since I'm gonna be staying at his place. There's like an extension or something to it.
That'd be cool.
That might be all right. Yeah, I think from what I understand, although it's kind of everybody's close to each other. So I was talking to Bob from Retro RGB the other day, and he's gonna be getting messed up with us, I believe.
Oh, fantastic!
So that's gonna be the whole thing.
I'll bring my 16:9 banner.
Yeah, we'll get you guys to get into a fist fight.
Oh, so
It'll be okay.
I posted a thing on a comment in his video where he's talking about the bad upscalers. I'm like, but what if you love 16:9? And then he's like, you son of a bitch. But you know, big bald dudes
fun.
with old timey mustache, it's kind of bad around. Oh yeah. Man.
We're gonna have to get you some facial hair.
No, but the only time I grew a mustache was when I was in the middle of a desert, just dying.
Yeah, I remember seeing a picture of your stash.
Yeah.
You're a nice one. I've shaved mine off, but I'm growing it back, so I can't.
So I discovered, like, with that mustache, like, if I'm in 115 to 20 degree heat for long periods of time, I look like a washed-up wrestler.
You kind of do.
With that mustache. I'm like, ah.
You're like the 80s era of wrestling.
Yeah, the, like, thinning hairline, just completely sweaty and worn out, just like, I'm out of Coke. Party's over, guys.
This is the CDIWA world champion you're talking to. Former world champion.
Oh, yeah.
Vice comes into the scene. Alex gonna be there. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Alex should be here.
Will be
He's
there,
popped in chat.
Oh, Alex, what's up, man? I'm super tired because I'm trying to build my alcohol tolerance.
You should be building your weed intake tolerance.
Do you mind entertaining the chat while I refill my glass?
I will.
I'll be right back.
No problem. I will address this horseshit of John Rogers. Pay $50 to ever get Yahel to powerbomb Jimmy. It will give me the $50 so I'll let Yahel try to do it. I'll even sell for him and everything. Pathiatus Punk is a strange dude. Yeah, I'd say so. He looks like he's homeless. He looks like he doesn't like love anything in life. Maybe E-ass Pats. I don't know. Yeah, Ian is Iron Sheik. Well, he's not making anybody humble as far as I know. Yeah, but it's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to that. If I survive this typhoon, which is whatever. Been through worse, probably. Saying bye to Alexander. Yeah, Gorilla Jones, it will be cool if you could show up. I know that for myself, I'm mostly planning on hanging out with Ian. Yeah, hell, I guess. Genovi, of course. My friend Michael from Space Asylum. Bob. Probably spend some time with Sarumaru and Reggie, Radical Reggie. Maybe a few of my other friends will be showing up, but we'll see. Let's see. You guys should do a drunk Saturn Bomberman session. I thought it's gonna happen either way. I don't know if it's gonna be a stream though. Ian and Punk are gay. Well, I guess. I don't know. They're
what a mess.
Hey, we're just talking about PRG. I cannot confirm nor deny some of these comments.
Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny, but they got a bromance. That's why they do a podcast. Oh, thank you, John Rogers. But you know the CDI is a piece of garbage. Saturn Bomberman multiplayer might convert Ian and Yahel. I don't think they're ready for that conversion yet, though. Their whole lives would be lies. If they saw the glory of the Saturn in one Saturn Bomberman play session, I think you might go Travis Bickle or
I
something.
don't know. I played 5-man
You might rise
Bomberman on
up.
TurboGrafx. I mean, like, how much better than that is it?
Oh, get out
Just
of here.
saying. Come on.
Hasta dude's got tornadoes. Give Middle Jesus a wedgie.
Ah.
I would love to. I'd only do that though when he's trying to make me part of his big box PC
Yeah, I
collection.
feel like if he gets you inside the sealed cellophane, you're like, no!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Ooh, I was looking for someone to occupy my Shadow Warrior box. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, this bullshit. CD ISIS is on the rise, man. Blizzard hire Mundane Matt to hire. Oh God, Mundane Matt. That's a name I wish I could forget. Yeah, Blizzard. Ian, your future here on YouTube is gonna matter on this. Your answer to this one question is: do you think that the great leader of China looks like Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, you're right. That's the thing that's happening right now. And I know apparently, like, if you can get your passport revoked or something like that. Like, China is like being utterly serious about that right now. But no,
Right.
he looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, the stream is getting shut down right now.
Mm-hmm.
That is offensive, sir.
Mm-hmm. You know, because Taiwan #1 and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hong Kong in this case, but Taiwan is
Oh
pretty
yeah.
kick-ass.
Yeah. I thought the whole thing's kind of fascinating because I thought like it's what Xi Jinping, how you say it? Like he had discussed initially that he was like, yeah, you know what, like Hong Kong autonomy might actually just go on indefinitely, something like that. Like he was trying to lull him into this weird sense of security, and then he started pulling all this other crap.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. Basically, it was just more basically like he just infiltrated their like local politics, and then just started using that to
slowly
dissolve their autonomy and self-governance.
Oh, this should get shut down now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Hong Kong '97, rise again.
Wait, China.
So
I hadn't heard of that one, Montoya, but them actually threatening to arrest him.
Oh, that was a while back, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been banned. I guess South Park's banned. I need to catch up on all that stuff. I don't know about this Bomberman that ran on HD TVs in '97, Alex, but you'll have to bring the. Oh, okay, never mind. The demo's long lost. And say, I actually have it, and we're gonna play it at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. John Rogers bringing up the H-Man. Well, I don't want to get Ian in any more trouble, so we don't talk about the H-Man unless he's in a game getting his head blown off. I would love to talk about the H-Man, but Ian's already on the blacklist. I don't want him to get on like the.
Oh yeah, I'm already on the bad side of YouTube as it is for some reason. But yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just all the streams.
Yeah.
Well, good old Konami. They did buy up Hudson. Well, thank you, Gorilla Jones. YouTube. This is the stream that YouTube doesn't deserve.
Yeah, YouTube hates me. It's okay.
Pretty much. Dude, I was looking at my, let me look at my channel now.
I don't know, it was kind of funny, like, I had, like, my channel was having good growth, and then I had a phone interview with someone from Google, where they were, like, wanting to get to know me, and I was explaining, like, what I do for a living, and, like, the military and all that. And they were, like, excited about that and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, we'll be getting back in touch with you around December. And this was last year, and they have yet to contact me again.
Damn.
So I'm like,
No, it was. They got off the phone and they were like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, Hell was right. This guy does suck. Let's not promote him. More promotion to Wrestles Gaming.
I believe it. Well, the funny thing is, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, maybe my live streaming is actually hurting my channel. Then I realized, I'm like, no, I never stopped. Like, my channel actually started doing something when I was live streaming, so I'm just not going to change that trend. And you know what? The algorithm is forever changing and will eventually swing back in my favor eventually if I just keep producing decent content and just having a fun time with my audience, I figure.
Yeah.
That's my philosophy, and I just enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Weird times.
Mm-hmm.
My recommended videos are all just really weird, and every time I click on one of them, I'm like, I bet you the top comment is, 2010, nothing, and then 2019, let's promote this video on slicing up sausages, or whatever the fuck, you know. So they're just very strange.
Yahel's brand manager is sabotaging me. Gotta be.
Yeah, Alex, I don't know
But
if
then
any
again,
game companies preserve their history, but
what was that?
just something about game companies preserving their history.
Oh, yeah, they don't do it. I can tell you that. I can tell you that firsthand as someone who was trying to pull up sources from something that happened 30 years ago. That no, they don't. They don't save sources. Very well. Some of them keep like a generalized history, or some of them even pay for their own museums. But there's a lot of stuff they don't actually bother to keep. It's weird.
Yes, I don't know. I'm trying to think of any place that might actually have anything.
Sorry, Gorilla Jones says your live stream is so late. It's basically an infomercial for spray on hair. God, that's so true.
Uh-oh. Gehring. Hey, that guy might come back to the stream. A troll.
Oh yeah, that one. I remember that. I was just drunk. I was drunk enough to just argue with the guy. Probably a mistake, but yeah.
Could be. Good old. Is this the Legend of Oasis? Is what they call it in
Beyond Oasis. I think.
Beyond Oasis. Yeah. Okay. I guess the Saturn one they changed to that.
Yeah, I was playing this earlier, and this game looks great.
That's fantastic.
It's like a beautifully drawn Legend of Zelda type thing.
Yeah.
What?
You know what's even better?
What?
Saturn sequel. The Sega Saturn sequel to this game. Even better.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. John says I'd buy HistoricNerd brand here. You know what, John? If you bought my brand, I tell you, because I'm a man of thinning hair myself, that product would be personally tested and approved by me before I bothered to sell it to you. I'll tell you that right now.
Dude, just join the club. Just shave it off, man.
Nah, dude, I look, like, I have resting bitch face. That's a problem I have. And, like, people say, like, I'm unapproachable at times. And I'm like, really? I mean, me? I'm a pretty nice, happy-go-lucky guy. But,
yeah.
People tell me apparently sometimes I just have a really, really angry-looking face. And, when I shave my head, it just makes it even worse. And also, my head's huge without hair.
That's all right. I think the solution is just always have a drink with you, handy. Because I've never seen you have a resting bro face or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because you've always had a little bit of that buzz.
Although yeah, the entire time at Portland, I was
a little bit of buzz. We didn't drink nearly as much as we were supposed to, but
I made it to that entire handle of rum for the weekend. So.
Well, that is true.
And
then your friend, oh god, I can't think of his name.
My buddy Tate, yeah.
Tate, that's right. I was gonna say Gabe. I knew it was like something like that. Yeah, so he's gonna be hanging out too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, awesome. Yeah, so we'll definitely hit up some good places to eat, good places to drink, play some video games. Yeah, I'll go to like a kind of a barcade this time because we went to a pizza place.
Oh,
and there was some controversy with that about like maybe Genovi's kids didn't want to eat there, something like that. No,
it was
right?
I think one of Genovi's kids has a wheat allergy or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
So that was where like, hey.
It's like so we'll
eat here.
Still
owe Yahil a beer.
There you go. Why do you owe Yahil a beer? The guy needs to watch his figure. He's a very dainty man. John Rogers with the beard game. Yeah, that's the one thing for me, man. It's like once my hair started going, I was like, I don't even have a beard game. This sucks. But I gotta keep what I have. You know?
See, this infomercial is boring. Change the channel until I find the Thigh Master commercial.
Okay. Ian, hand the camera down.
Oh yeah.
You know what to do.
Oh yeah. I'll show you guys how to get rock hard thighs with just 7 minutes a day exercise. Trust me.
You can crush this @Games Genesis between your thighs, just like me.
I need to have a Patreon tier where it's just like weird 90s products that I endorse.
That works.
Like this Thigh Master with my little brain logo on it.
That's how you do it. You just slap your shit on things, just like our president. I don't make any of this shit. I'll just slap my brand on it, and suddenly it's legit.
That's called franchising.
Franchising it's a smart move, man. So
that's how you do it.
I've had his
Yeah,
tracks,
hell won't
bro.
take unsolicited drinks.
Yeah, he has to check. He has to sniff. He needs to see the bartender make it too.
I love it, like, Yahel, like, when he went to Portland, he's like, I'm not gonna drink, and then, like, I just kept buying drinks. He's like, fine, I'll buy a drink!
Dude, hey, you know what about this hair thing? It means you got high T, bro. If you're losing your hair.
Yeah.
But then again, I see a lot of dudes who definitely have low T and they're losing their hair when they're like 20. God damn it. It's probably just like a diet
I'm
of not
glad
doing
my hair's made it into my 30s. I'm happy about that, at least. So I got that going.
Yeah. I could grow back my hair and it would still look okay, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the Saturn still popular in Japan? Yes, it is.
See, hi, I'm HistoricNerd. You may know me from such products as CDI for Winners and How to Game and Not Get Divorced. I want that DVD/VHS box set I sell to people. It's like How to Game and Not Get Divorced.
I think it needs to be a thing. You know?
That'd be fantastic. With my new patented instructions and my step-by-step take care of your family plan. I forget.
My brain, you should be like with my brain, and you show the logo on the little product too. And your determination and money,
and
we can make this. Yeah.
With my brain and your money. Just cut out the determination.
Make it
Anything about them aside from the money. It'd be just awful.
Let's see, what if you're in your mid-30s and going prematurely gray? Then you should not be having children, and your DNA should not be in the mix.
Let's see.
Just take an L.
You know, I'm in my 30s and I'm starting to get gray, but
I
also have
no more children for you.
Yeah, right. Oh, I also get really stressed out because of my job, but that's just me though.
I was just saying, it's just stress, man.
Yeah.
Some of it's genetics, but it's just mostly stress. If you're like 50 and you don't have to dye your hair, you must have had the most limp-wristed, like easy life.
That or you just got
then
you got just good genetics where like nothing phases you like that.
That is true.
Which is like that's like congratulations that you like won the lottery.
Like my ancestors were Vikings and samurai. It's like mine were like people tilling the fucking farm.
Yeah, no, mine were Vikings
soil.
and Irish folks.
There you go.
According to my father's side of the family, they claim Native American, but I don't buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't put it in any sort of forms. It might come out and bite you in the ass.
Yeah, I don't know. I need
Especially if you're running for president.
I need that 23andMe thing. Just
don't do it, man. Don't give them your. Let's give them a fake name or something.
Yeah, they can't track you. See, I'm 50 and look 30. Fantastic,
Thank you, Orphan and Homeless People Essence. Are you killing orphans and homeless people? Hold on one second, I gotta check my phone.
Like, are you baiting them? And then they're like, hey, I got blankets and warm food. Come on. And then you're like using a dark crystal of some type to suck their life essence. And then you act like a skeptic to get it out of them.
He's using one of the crystals that power your CDI. The dark arts, man.
Believe it or not, the CDI actually uses a crystal that taps into the life force of the planet Earth. And you too, through my patented program, can have access to that energy.
The plot to Final Fantasy VII.
Little did you know, they based it off the development notes for the Philips CDI. Jan Timmer.
No wonder they don't want to talk to you about it. There's some fucking secret international. There's like some Illuminati shit going on.
Yeah, Alex just said this game looks like Zelda if it was anime. That's kind of the neat thing. I'm like, this is like if Zelda and Final Fight had a baby.
I know, and it's even better on Sega Saturn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is just disgusting. I'm leaving.
I can't.
It's just like denial of reality.
Interview done. Out of here.
Reality.
Out of here. My gripes with the Saturn come more from the political standpoint of like what was going on at Sega around its development and the directions they could have gone instead.
Well, there's some pretty kick-ass games on the Saturn either way, and it just feels so fucking sweet. Once you're in it, man.
Just feels right.
It just feels right. You know?
Just feels like going home, like drowning.
So good. So good, baby. Come on. Landstalker. Is that on the Jenny Mini?
Yeah, it does have Lamp Soccer, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Let me ask you real quick. How do you feel like the sound lag issue is on this? 'Cause
I haven't been able to notice it.
Okay. When I was watching the stream earlier, it looked like it was okay.
Yeah,
Sonic 2 is a game I've played for many hours in my
yeah,
life.
I've
That's
played
all I had.
tons of Sonic 2, and honestly, I haven't noticed any particular sound differential there.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
Hong Kong for the
embrace
$2
Clown
again.
World. Embrace Clown World, all its fun.
It is Clown World, man.
What is Clown
It's
World?
like the most Clown World is just like everything's just a fucking. It's upside down. It's like the Bizarro world. It's like an internet meme type thing. Hong Kong. Just when like people are just doing crazy, stupid stuff that don't make no sense. It's the not sense world. Like today, like our world today. We're slowly becoming like what is that?
Also Streamlabs.
The documentary Idiocracy is becoming a reality, and also Stream.
That's such a good movie.
I love it. Oh, that's what I'm bringing back with me for sure this time. I know some people who haven't seen it, and I'm like, okay. I got a American PS3. We can play DVDs on that. We're watching Idiocracy. I just want people to be prepared. Okay? Just trying to inform. I bought this from the HistoricNerd shopping network. This documentary.
I call this The Future.
This is the future documentary.
Where am I? I just jumped into the water. Now where do I go? Here? No.
That waterfall looks like it's ready to be walked through, but I guess not.
I'll try that again. Let's see. No?
We are in Bizarro World. We got people who love the CDI but shun the Saturn. That doesn't make a lick of damn sense to me. You got certain people, some short Puerto Ricans with big muscles, who somehow get 50,000 subs promoting the CDI. People don't take them; they take them seriously. I can't believe a single word in his videos now. When I heard that about the CDI, I was like, "Oh, I'm into this. Yeah, it's great." It's like, "Well, this guy likes the CDI. What? It's a joke? It's like April 1st or no? This is Bizarro World. I can't take it." So I'm hoping this typhoon actually just, the typhoon will wipe off all the scum off the street. The CDI loving scum, of which there are none in Japan. Thank God.
Do they even have those? As a Puerto Rican, I can't confirm. We love Saturn.
John Rogers. What? You know what, John? I know you're not a straight male, so that's okay. As someone who is comfortable in his sexuality, what you got against Zima, man? Huh? You afraid? Plus, I'm not even drinking Zima. I'm drinking some whiskey.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's a different feeling from drinking beer.
I feel like I'm missing something here, because I can't really jump back up. At least, not the way I'm playing the game.
Is there some sort of like water?
Oh wait, is this? Oh, that pile of that's actually a path of rocks there. Okay, I get it.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll see.
I get it. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, I gotta catch up on the stream to see this.
Yeah. What's so fascinating to me about the CDI is when Philips developed it, it wasn't like they were... At no point did they think about what our game console is going to look like next. It wasn't like they weren't like designing a game console. They're like to future-proof it. They were like, what is the best of the system processors right now? And that was like their entire design philosophy for the Philips CDI game components, because they were building a media home entertainment device first, and a game console second that just so happened to be incorporated to it. So there's a lot of neat ideas there, I think, that the philosophies are all over the place. But I honestly really enjoyed the CDI. I don't know why, but it's pretty fun.
You're breaking my heart.
I wouldn't say, okay, I'll give you this. I wouldn't say it's like as good of a dedicated gaming platform as the Saturn in that regard, but I still think the Saturn has glaring issues of its own. But that comes from just Sega internal politics and weird decisions Bernie Stolar made that torpedoed that entire endeavor.
You just sound like a racist right now.
Oh,
I don't know.
I said
You
Bernie.
just sound like I'm gonna
I
throw
said
around.
Bernie
No,
Stolar. I wasn't blaming Sega Japan on that one.
I'm not even talking about like our human races. I'm talking about systems. You got a
Oh, I am
crazy
definitely.
vibe.
I am a crazy racist system-wide.
Ooh.
Console-wise.
All right,
That
Alex
makes
is-
no sense. How does that even work?
Alex is busted. Let me check this Twitter link real quick. Notifications.
Hello, Ali.
The Sega solar system. The more questions we have. Ooh.
Jimmy, can you tell me your secret you had about Japan? Oh yeah, I forgot you were telling me about that. Or you're not. You didn't tell me, but you were talking about that. But Madman, how's it going? Or Mad Max? All right.
Mad Max. Oh hey. Oh. the
So
mini. I can't tell you,
that's
girl.
why
and
most
just not on
CDIs
stream.
look like VCRs. Yeah, it's a home media device first, and a game console second.
Well, here's the thing. The NES in North America, the NES, they did the whole like, well, you know what? We want to look like a VCR, but we're a game system. Okay.
Oh yeah.
CDI, I don't know. The CDI is not no Bo Jackson. CDI ain't no Deion Sanders. It should have stuck to one thing, and it should have never been games. Games should have never been part of the mix. Stick it with one thing and be good at it.
Well, I mean, you
These
have all
rich
that. You have all
executive
that.
fucks could afford the CDI. All they wanted was to, I guess, watch some videos, some VCDs, do some karaoke, and I guess they wanted to play Plumbers Don't Wear Ties and have a good time in their fucking Manhattan, loft. No, that's not the terms they use in the States, but it just failed miserably.
Why
And
is-
I'm a miserable person because of it, because all my friends love the fucking CDI. And I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Oh yeah, freaking yeah, Alex was streaming Maniac Mansion today. Like the fans taking crazy pills.
That is good. That's a good one. I do love Day of the Tentacle. That used to be my favorite PC game of all time.
Yeah, I remember playing that one and like never having. I knew of Maniac Mansion, but I never played it. So there was a lot of stuff in that game that I was Day of the Tentacle that I was like, I don't understand the reference here.
Yeah, well, you could play it in the game, right? There was like a little Easter egg where you could play Maniac Mansion, but I remember buying it for NES after playing Day of the Tentacle, and I was like, okay, I don't like this game. Day of the Tentacle is like just, so much more polished.
Wait, what are you saying there? You criticized that you.
You just stole Bernie stole
Oh crap! You're right.
Oh boy, yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna
no.
have to. We're gonna have to get rid of your YouTube account now.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Shut down the stream.
We're done.
Yeah, you know what? I'm sure everybody of all races and creeds love the Sega Saturn. You just a hater. British Solar is a dick though. Hey, love the US Dreamcast launch. Good job, dude. But everything else you've done before and after, shit.
He like at the point when actually the Saturn could have done well, and he could have actually like turned it around relatively for Sega. He just basically he drugged the Saturn out back like behind the tool shed and just like shot it in the back of the head. Like the Saturn is not our future. So they're like, all right, why are we even wasting our time developing games for it then? So just all kinds of really bad decisions on his part. Also like none of that 2D crap, 3D games only. And then we got all those great 3D games on Saturn that are just so good.
I think you're being sarcastic here because, hey, you know what? Don't try to make snarky comments about things you know nothing about, sir. You know nothing about.
Can you honestly look yourself? Can you honestly? Okay. Can you? Okay. So the Sega Saturn's capabilities have nothing to do with my statement about whether or not it has good 3D games on it. I'm sure it has a number of good 3D games, but there are also just a mountain of garbage 3D games for the console that are out there.
Guess what?
And
look
like-
at any console from that era, same thing.
Oh yeah,
How
but
dare you, sir?
But I think I kind of
N64
find
had
I kind of find
things.
myself in the camp though that like those other consoles still had a better a higher number of good 3D games than the Saturn did.
Saturn just knew what was best. 2D, baby. Look at you. Look at you. You just one of those like now it's cool to like 2D stuff. Back then it wasn't.
No, honestly, at that point in time, like my philosophy, like looking back and like honestly, a reflection of who I was at that point in time. Like I had pretty much the second I started playing 3D games, I had pretty much abandoned all interest in 2D games.
It was a very common theme. You know what I blame? I blame Final Fantasy VII. People were too busy jerking off to Tifa's tits. Everything had to be epic. It was like 3D.
It was.
I like that game.
For me, it was like Doom and a number of other games.
Doom? I was playing Doom on PC. You know what's weird? I didn't even realize it was quote unquote 3D.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see here. What's it? I love the point and click games. Willy Beamish. Oh yeah, those were great ones.
Willy Beamish.
Then the Saturn line killed my interest along with my friend. Yeah, and pretty much Bernie Stolar just tanked all of that.
You know what? You nerds should have stopped reading those stupid video game magazines. Just play the fucking games, as they say. Then you wouldn't have to worry about what Bernie Stolar saying this and that.
The funny
sounding
thing
like a bunch
is,
of housewives.
What I find kind of amusing about the whole thing is that I actually genuinely like the 32X, and I like the idea and the concept it brought forward, and some of the game concepts that they were like working on in the background. Had they like pushed them forward, I really think there would have been some pretty cool, innovative titles for it.
I think that you just discredited any opinion you had on this matter right now, and if you don't see that, you must be blind and stupid.
Oh.
I don't want to insult our fine crowd tonight, but this man, you click off right now.
Yeah, I guess unsub, yeah.
What's up? No, I'm just kidding.
I think the 32X.
There's a lot of interesting conversations to be had about that era. It's just so weird. Like looking back, you'd be like, how could you not see this was gonna happen, or why didn't you do this, or why did you do this? It just seems like there's an alternate universe where everything just worked out. Just think about it that way. And right now we're playing like I don't know what we'd be playing.
So I feel like there's an alternate universe somewhere where Sega of Japan listened to Tom Kalinske, and they basically used the 32X to hold the line while they developed the Sega 64. And then in reality, they're just like, you know what, Sega 64 sucks, and they just basically sold another add-on for the Genesis and just kept selling add-ons to where right now we're just at the point in our history where it's just basically a giant Genesis with a bunch of stuff plugged into it. Is my theory of where we should be. I think gaming technology should have gone that direction. Just add-on upon add-on.
It's a giant tower.
Just this giant tower in your living room with just power cords.
You climb to the very top like Babel. It's the Babel 64. And climb to the very top. So tiny little cartridge.
Welcome to the Genesis Babel.
That would be awesome.
The tower.
I want to address something about Tifa's boobs in the chat that Alex mentioned.
Okay.
It's the boobgate thing. I don't think that was a real controversy. I think maybe like 5 people made comments about it, but like 500,000 people made articles about it because there's a lot of those controversies nowadays. Obviously, non-controversies, but I think that the people are saying, look, everyone's talking about Tifa's boobs, all these incels. I don't think it was a lot of people, and I think it's generating outrage for clicks.
Was that the thing where they redesigned her shirt or something like that?
See, she's got a different uniform. I mean, like, whatever. Boobs just aren't as big, but nobody cares.
They've already redone the entire game, so it's like, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I think for stuff like that, there are people who are like, just, they got nothing better to do than complain about stuff like that, but there's also the opposite. People with nothing better to do than complain about people complaining about it. And now I'm complaining about people complaining about people complaining about it. And I was like, oh, it's driving everybody crazy. It's just all like, I think it's all just media, game journo, whatever the hell you want to call it, just manipulating people. And people see Twitter headlines and they just take it as fact.
Well, you know what's funny? Red Letter Media actually had a great little talk about this, where they were talking about how
Tifa's boots?
No. The internet in general, and the way the communities respond to things, in terms of I think they wanted to call this like the reactionary decade.
Oh, it is.
Where it's just
it's been happening.
It's just like the over vocal minority of people on the internet somehow garnish this like massive massive response from corporations and all people and all articles because it just becomes this huge thing, despite the fact only 5% of the population even care.
Right.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that for a long time as well, and it's been going on for a long time. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, Red Letter Media, they're very level-head. I'm surprised there hasn't been a weird moment where it's been like, oh my god, I can't believe, but then they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm so, yeah, it's kind of surprised they haven't somehow gotten into some controversy. Just
right, Rich Evans is the worst of the worst.
But it just seems like the only controversy they've gotten into is when they had what was his name? That one Landis guy on there, and then it turns out
Max Landis.
Yeah, Max, and it turns out he's a scumbag. That's about it.
They kind of made fun of him the whole time too.
Oh so. Yeah, a little bit.
They did have Len Kabaczynski on there. They've had Samurai Cop on there or whatever.
Yeah, they've had a bunch of people on there. Yeah.
Yeah, they've had Macaulay Culkin several times.
Yeah, but he's been on everything now.
He has been on everything.
Because he tries to get his bunny ear thing.
I guess, yeah, it's just like a promotion thing.
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, he's a millionaire. What else is he gonna do with his time?
Yeah, right. He got cleaned up.
Intel. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Wasn't there a thing that people were saying it was going to entice all this stuff? It turns out the Joker film was this great movie about how important mental health care is.
Oh, I've seen it, and I was about to rise up. Thank God. I was the only one. Nah, it was, people just make assumptions. This is going to embolden white nationalists. Oh, this is a misogynist movie.
I heard that one, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
It's about a crazy guy, and it's kind of like you've read The Killing Joke, except The Killing Joke, you actually feel like Arthur Fleck did nothing wrong. But I loved it. It was good. Solid 8 out of 10 for me.
I feel like I'm playing seriously, a really pretty looking Zelda game.
It is.
Well, I guess Zelda was pretty as well, but more of a Zelda with an anime skin on it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, this is like an adult looking Zelda.
Yeah, what does this game go for now? $90?
I don't know. I know that you can get the superior Sega Saturn version here in Japan for about $5.
Really? I bet that probably is crazy expensive here in the States, I bet.
It's probably $100 or so. Yeah.
What I find really interesting, so how many Saturns did they sell in Japan? 3-4 million?
Quite a bit, yeah.
Ian, what's your favorite bad movie? Oh god, that's a hard one.
But PlayStation smashed everybody. Saturn did better than N64 by a pretty wide margin, but PlayStation just smashed them.
What's my favorite bad movie? I gotta think about that. I don't know. They're a movie I think one of my favorite movies of all time is an anime called Venus War, which a lot of people seem to hate.
Oh yeah.
And
I always think of you when I think of that thing.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite movies. I think that movie suffers from fantastic animation, fantastic mecha concepts, but then just the worst character development of any anime.
It's a reporter chick story. I remember your video. I haven't seen that movie since forever because I remember watching it on Sci-Fi back in the day.
Well, I remember it was funny. Somebody commented on that video and they're like, I clicked this thinking it would be some just really boring ass anime review, but man, your history influence made this really entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Because I started just talking about tactics and military concepts, and that's what I love about Venus Wars.
I've tried to watch in the past the big anime review channels. I was like, I can't believe this.
Yeah, I've been watching Bennett the Sage.
I don't want to breathe the same air as these people.
I don't know if you ever watched Bennett the Sage.
What's that? Bennett the Sage?
Yeah, Channel Awesome, that whole generation of reviewers.
I remember Jesu Otaku. I remember that chick.
She's a man now.
I think I remember hearing some rumblings about that.
Yeah.
I didn't mind her too much. I just thought, this is the kind of person I'd be stealing their lunch money. So now I can and not get in trouble. She's trash. I won't feel bad about it anymore.
No, I remember her. I thought I don't know. I didn't really get into her too much. She wasn't edgy, funny enough. But Bennett the Sage was pretty edgy back then. But yeah, I feel like he's really mellowed out a lot. But he also I tend to hate anime a lot. he tends to hate a lot of anime I like, which a lot of people hate, but I tend to like that anime for whatever reason. Like Empty Geist, I freaking love that.
MD Geist is one of the greatest fucking movies.
I know.
Please, sir.
No, I say I love it. It's one of my favorites.
Sir,
but like apparently
those
people hate it.
who say this movie sucks, you should not be associating with them. Kind of like people who say the Saturn sucks. Wait,
or like a Wind Called Amnesia. I freaking love that anime.
that's amazing as well.
Yeah,
Those are some DVDs I picked up right before I moved back to Japan.
I picked those up because I knew the Hollywood Video I worked at closed down back when that company went under. And I'm like, you know what? They have that movie. I'm going to go there and grab it.
Nice.
I went and bought it.
Nice. Let's see over here. N64 overrated trash. Also horrible controller. Hosta dude, you could replace that N64 with Switch. It means the same thing. I want to do a top 10 games worth playing on a system. It means no better ports. Still relevant in gaming. So that'd be good fun, man. It's my favorite bad movie. Oh shit. Do you have a favorite bad movie?
I don't know, I have a favorite movie like Venus Wars I can think of, but I've got like a favorite bad movie. Oh, actually, here we go. Wing Commander. That's one of my favorite bad movies. If I have to have a go-to right now, that's the one I'm going to pick, just because I love that movie. I can sit down and watch it whenever. And people are like, "Why are you watching this?"
I think for me, aside from like the obvious, like The Room and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, The Room is like that's a good one.
I guess like you ever seen Gozu?
Sounds
It's
familiar.
old like Takashi Miike film from before he started doing samurai movies.
yeah,
It's a weird cow head dude. It's about like a guy who dies and it's like in purgatory. It's really fucking stupid and weird, but I kind of love it.
You ever watch? Oh yeah, we're talking about this not too long ago. Brother, Takeshi Kitano.
Oh yeah, I love Brother. Yeah. I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
Danny, shoot! With that, Danny, shoot!
I love that.
Good shit, man. I love
And
that
like,
movie.
and the funny thing, we were talking about how the American one censored for the chopstick scene,
Yeah, they censored the chopsticks and they cut out all the Japan scenes.
which is unfortunate
Where
because like those were
His
some of the
actual
best.
brother kills himself trying to like hold things down, but he's like, yeah, it's not worth it anymore.
Stop talking about anime. Old men don't like that unless it's Akira.
Akira's hey, yes, well, I've got that Blu-ray right in front of me right now. Hell yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about it. The name of the king in Dungeon Seat's Tale. That's
Oh.
You know what I love about that movie was like it had potential to be at least mildly bearable, provided he made the main bad creatures like seem human-like, but instead he chose to have them act like putties from freaking Power Rangers. And so you're like, this is embarrassing, and I can't believe he somehow got Burt Reynolds and Jason Statham to be in that film. And I'm just like, oh my god.
Uwe Boll, is that what you're saying? Who did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude. If you ever hear him like in an interview, he's one of the most likable assholes.
Oh yeah, Umable, yeah.
But when you just hear about him, like just from the whole like the gamer perspective, he's like a terrible human being.
Oh yeah. Let's see here. Someone said, looks like the Walk review took down Doug Walker. It wasn't the Walk review. I'll have to check that out, so. I always seem to enjoy the whole Channel Awesome drama.
If it's still going on, then that's that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, it's just
I'm gonna type this up, but yeah, Inigo, I saw the some of the WWE draft stuff. I don't know what the controversy was, but I was like, oh, okay.
oh the stuff with them in China or what?
It's just about wrestling,
Wrestling.
or
good.
sports entertainment. Just can't have wrestling.
Can I ask you about a crab monster? Why can't I? There we go. Items. There we
Yeah,
go.
trying to think of like, you know what? Fuck that. Gorilla Jones go suck it. We're gonna talk about anime. I'm gonna grab another drink.
Ethel Chip, what's up, man? How you doing? I would like to stab this giant crab monster in the face, please. Ah! Just shoot a bubble at me? Am I not using an item or something I need to be using to beat this thing, or... Oh, there we go. No! No! Oh, ah! Crap.
Ooh. I think the best thing about this this whiskey is like the whole bottle. It's like the best whiskey I've ever had.
Is it
It's like
Suntory, or what
$8.
is it? Oh, wait.
No, even like the Suntory stuff's great, right? And it's like $8 a bottle. Alice is heading out of here.
Oh,
Take
later,
it
Alex,
easy.
so drop by, man.
We will see you in a week from now. Yeah. Well, I won't see Alice. You guys will.
But you will. You'll be there.
Oh no, Alice is gonna ignore me.
Oh, he doesn't... I get it. He doesn't see you. Because you're...
Don't see me.
You're invisible.
No, I'm invisible to him because he's those mean words saying that I ruined downloadable content. he's very judgmental.
Ah.
This is good shit though. Like like a 6-pack of like Asahi Super Dries is more expensive than this bottle of whiskey. But I gotta be careful because whiskey fucks me up. Like really bad. Like I might be streaming after you.
Oh, right now?
Yeah. Top 10 reasons why
Top 10 games to play before a typhoon kills you. Also, whiskeys you should drink while waiting for it to happen.
Let me tell you guys what I really feel about. I need to start whatever here. Oh shit.
Let me tell you guys about typhoons. I'm about to die. I'm gonna be honest about everything I know and all the dirt I've dug up about the YouTube community.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Starting with
I was mowing the lawn today, and I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I should make a video about what not to do when starting a YouTube channel.
Oh, it'd be good.
I think it'd be great. I could talk about all the times I've
upload to Blip.
Don't. Here's the thing: when you find yourself uploading to the internet and you see a predominant platform like YouTube, don't think to yourself, "No, I'm not going to upload there because that's scary. I'm going to stick to Blip because I want to get paid for my content, despite the fact no one's going to watch it because it's a smaller platform." Yeah, it's I was sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, man, that'd be actually a really funny video to make.
Yeah. Did you know about Uwe Boll's Holocaust movie? Apparently.
Oh yeah. There's a movie Auschwitz. Yeah.
What? I know he made that weird like Columbine shooting movie.
He made a movie called it wasn't Columbine. It was called Rampage.
Is it called Rampage? Okay.
Yeah, it's called Rampage, and it's a movie about a guy who builds like
the Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, he basically builds a suit to fight the police, kind of thing. It's actually like, despite the fact it's kind of a dumb movie, it's actually probably one of his best films.
Wow.
Because it's like it's the most competent film he's ever done.
It's like this is like an actual movie.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it has a plot, it has a twist, it has character development. But yeah, it's pretty interesting in that regard. But yeah.
Generally, if whiskey is under $20 a bottle, it means it's rock gut in America. But in Japan, all that whiskeys and all those kind of liquors, are super cheap.
Well, Japan, you
Good
guys,
shit. Beers are expensive.
They learned how to make whiskey from the Scots, and they brought it back, and they take serious pride in probably what they make.
Oh yeah, I've been to the Nika place, and it's very fancy.
Yeah. But man, I bought like a $50 bottle of Suntory when I was deployed, or when I was stuck in Missouri training, and it was damn good stuff.
Yeah, it's good for that kind of stuff and for high bowls, and they even make their own where it's like already pre-mixed, but it tastes better when you do it yourself, obviously.
Oh. Yeah.
Who plays Trump in a movie about this train wreck?
Alec Baldwin.
Trump could probably play Trump.
Alec Baldwin.
Eric Baldwin.
I cannot act Alec Baldwin.
I want Daryl Hammond. I'm old school. Give me that Daryl Hammond playing Trump. It's going to be the best. I think Donald Trump should play Donald Trump. He's not going to die. He's going to live forever. His great diet, great health. Jimmy can express his hidden love for the CDI and Hammer Saturn on live stream. That's not gonna happen because one, I could never harm another Saturn.
You know, when Jimmy was rather drunk and on other things, I remember he was playing. He was playing Thunder Paradise.
Nice.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it was us, like forcing you to like it.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Aside from your friend Tate, who was drunk and didn't know where he was and being forced into this just like I was, a bunch of CDI apologists blocking the goddamn door. I was staying there with the number one CDI, just I don't know. What do you call it? Desperate CDI fanboy?
You were just worried Hell was going to murder you in your sleep, weren't you?
I was.
Standing over you, and it would be like that scene from the film Misery.
It would have.
He just breaks your ankles with a CDI.
You know how Hell.
You know how he gets.
You know how he gets. He was hit me in the leg, so I couldn't move. I had to make a review on CDI.
Let me see. He was talking about hopping on. Hang on, let me see if he's up.
Okay. I'm gonna address these accusations straight from the horse's mouth. I secretly love Thunder and Paradise. I like Hulk Hogan, okay? And I like those 90s babes. And I like making fun of Thunder in Paradise.
You know, I really dig it as a game. It's just fun.
Tekondorfer. Yeah, I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff. You have the light gun, but unfortunately the mouse is better.
Yeah, the mouse is the best way to play that game for sure. But actually, I'm not sure I told you, I finally caved and bought a controller for it. And I did tell you the game streamed, didn't I?
Dude, Ethel Chip, CDI Master Race.
Yeah.
Well, CDI Master Bader. You ain't getting none with that attitude.
Yeah.
You gotta make good ass whiskey.
For a good time, it's always a Suntory time.
Make it Suntory time. I used to use that as like one of my little like forum or message board quotes for some fucking. Maybe I just like Bill Murray. But
yeah. I don't know.
I love that whole weird. He's doing those commercials. And I like that the guy's going off on him. And it's just like the translator's like, more passion.
more passion.
I watched that movie with a Japanese chick in Hotlanta, Georgia, actually.
Oh.
And she didn't understand the movie at all. She thought it was like the most boring thing. It's like, I don't understand. It's like, I thought you were a bimbo, but you just proved it to me. Get out of my country.
She just didn't get the American lens to.
Right.
I guess not necessarily absurdness of Japanese culture, but just some of the more. How do you describe it?
Quirkiness? I don't know, like the little quirks. Yeah, not like
it was
like so wacky, but like just quirks to it. Yeah, sure. Every bird has that.
I don't know. I remember like when I was watching that, like that was after I got back from like Japan for. I spent like 3 months there, doing a summer exchange thing. It was cool.
Yeah.
And so I was like watching that again just to like look at the scenery and stuff like that. It's just so Japan to me, like their urban environment has like this very unique feel to it.
In certain places, definitely like Tokyo.
Yeah, like Tokyo for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like even in my downtown area, and there's like something different to it.
Yeah.
It's like a quaint Tokyo.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a really unique just urban structure to it. I can't really describe it. It's just like at least in terms of like countries I've been to in the West, I've only been to like Mexico and like a number of like Caribbean islands, but there's always that Japan has a very distinct difference to it in terms of the way buildings are arranged in comparison to America.
Very packed in and kind of similar looking buildings, and then once in a while you'll see something that's Japanese looking. Like a lot of like Western cities, they have like a lot of like old school buildings too, right? Yeah. Maybe it's because like a lot of that shit was burned down in the war, so I don't know. Let's just rebuild in skyscrapers or whatever.
Sorry, John said your problem with the gun is that you're not playing the game in the original 4:3 aspect ratio. Well, here's the thing, John. So actually, the gun reacts to different games differently. So like on Thunder in Paradise, for example, the CDI gun acts more like a Wiimote than it does a light gun. But if you use the CDI light gun on a game like Mad Dog McCree, it works exactly like a light gun's supposed to work, even on a smart TV. You're just like,
that's good.
Yeah, it's interesting, but like it depends on the game you're playing. They have different input things to them. Because it seems to me that Thunder in Paradise wasn't designed to be exclusively a like-end game. It was designed to basically use the controller and the other ones. And even though like every CDI game can use every controller, it uses it more like a Wiimote. So it's not the optimal experience you would think. But I don't know. I should try it on one of my CRTs out here and see if it actually like improves accuracy or anything like that. But it plays like a Wiimote, so it's a little less flowy. Because I feel like, I don't know, the Wiimote interface always felt kind of laggy to me. Like the best light gun experience like that I've ever had was with the Sega Menacer, which is like spot on and just smooth as hell.
Yeah, when the Wii Mote became like this, like, oh, we'll put all these light gun games on the Wii, I was not feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Just because it just isn't as responsive as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why when I saw you playing Thunder in Paradise, because I was done with this CDI bullshit. You know, I figured I got the confidence to say fuck it, I'm not gonna play it. But when you got your CDI light gun, and it just looked very Wii-like.
Yeah.
Hello, Kevin Ball. Is
Hey,
Road Adventure on
man?
CDI? No.
I don't know if it is or not. And I should have read the conversation with this guy. But I'm gonna save this and we'll move on to a different game for a bit.
That works. Gorilla Jones is commenting on the you had the same 20 viewers on your live stream. Connoisseurs of quality content.
That is the fact. Apparently I can't save in here. Interesting. But I can save on the console's built-in memory.
That's pretty cool. I thought about getting the fucking Mega Drive Mini. I think it has better games on it overall, the Japanese one. And I took some pictures of it. I didn't post it or anything, but the old Power of Powers.
You know,
they're
it
selling
kind of
at the store.
Friggin' breaks my heart we're not getting a North American one we can buy.
Yeah. I don't know. You had to be a really high level YouTube influencer.
Right. Yeah, like a YouTuber with like 100,000 subs or something
mark.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you also apparently, because GameSack didn't get one because they were critical, you also have to kiss their ass completely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sega's gunning for me after I made my Sega 64 and SPP videos. 'Cause I was kind of critical of Sega Japan in those.
Uh-oh. You're also very critical of them when you talk about the Sega Saturn.
Oh, God,
Blaspheme,
yes.
should I say?
You know, if it...
Blaspheme.
You know, I could use a really dumb logic argument. I'm like, you know, if the Sega Saturn was so good, why did it, you know, not sell well? There's all kinds of factors there.
Yeah, well, look at the environment it was being sold in North America. What was popular back then? Yeah, TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. These people couldn't appreciate something as exquisite and as complicated as a Sega Saturn.
Was Don't Go
Good
Chasing Waterfalls?
consoles
Was that
for good people.
94? Was that 95?
Probably 96, 95. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
I didn't expect you Americans to appreciate the Sega Saturn, even though I didn't get the Sega Saturn until like 98, when it was dead, basically.
Yeah. Here's gonna be a Mega Man. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
Wait, this has
Gorilla Jones. I don't know if they even still sell them in the stores. They had a very limited amount, but I'll look.
Yeah, how much is this? Like what, like $70 in Japan or something like that?
The minis itself are 70. The ones with two controllers are like 90,
Ooh.
and the towers are like 45-ish,
That's not bad.
something like that. Yeah, I mean the power is just a bunch of plastic, right? But I looked at it; it looks pretty high quality.
Yeah, it looks.
I was like,
friggin-
if I wasn't going to Portland in America and I needed to save all my money, I would have bought one of those fucking things.
I bet they'll still be there when you get back.
Yeah, maybe. I'm sure they'll be on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably, maybe at some point, Sega of America, if these things sell well enough. Which it seems like they
we'll
are.
see.
Apparently, like, people are buying them pretty fast here.
Yeah, if anything, they definitely look good.
Ah! Oh god. I want to prove how bad at Mega Man I am. No! How do I even get out of here? What am I doing? Ah!
You getting murdered
Ah!
in
No!
this area?
No!
Ah!
No!
I love it.
I can't aim at angles like Contra, so I'm getting my ass kicked. Ah!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I'm not a big fan of Mega Man games except for the Dash Legends, whatever. These old school
I've
Mega Man.
never-
That never really got the appeal. I played Bucky O'Hare before
God.
I played Mega Man. It had something to do with it. I just kind of had the way Mega Man feels, and you can't duck or anything usually on these games.
Yeah. Jesus.
Can't shoot up like you said.
Can't
Mega
shoot
Man
at an
is
angle.
a very bad robot boy.
I keep trying to duck under these shots because it's like counterintuitive to my brain works.
Right?
I'm like, no, I've been trained wrong by every other game. No. Looks pretty though. Look at that. Let's see.
Yeah, I never really watched this version in action before. I'm kind of mesmerized by it. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ian's got a text.
Oh,
Maybe he's got a text from the Google brand managers.
Nah. My wife telling me that like she's like, oh my god, our daughter won't go to sleep. I'm like, oh god, sorry.
Oh. You do daddy duties or you good?
Maybe a little bit, like 15 minutes ish.
Okay.
But I figure the stream's been going for about 2 hours. Fortunately, I started a bit late, but yeah. I think we'll definitely be on again tomorrow night. But yeah, I finally finished the script for the play cable. Got some of the audio done for that. We died. This game's... I suck at Mega Man. Let's skip it.
Are you gonna dub over your voice for those sweeping shots that you did in the beautiful nature of Idaho?
I don't know. The funny thing was, I didn't realize it, but I hiked up to that mountain, and there were people up there walking around on rocks, and they're like grinding their feet on rocks. I'm like, you bastards. But then also, like, the fact that I was using a condenser mic with like a big aluminum frame on it, I didn't realize the cell phone repeater towers up there would like...
Right.
My microphone would somehow pick up whatever digital frequency they were putting out. And so I'm like, oh god. Oh yeah, let's check out Landstalker.
There's Monster World 4. I forgot that they put an English version of that out finally.
Ah.
That is a Japan exclusive. You know what's funny about that is like I picked that up last year, and I picked it up because Corey, when he's here in Japan, he's really looking for it and couldn't find it. And when I came back into Tokyo for another day to help them shoot and do interview or whatever the hell we were doing, I went over to Akihabara for a little bit first because I had some time, and I found it at Beep, and I picked it up from him, and I was like, yeah, just pay me back later for it. And it was like $90, and I was like, oh, yeah, I want it for myself, but like you definitely, I know you're looking for this, but we went back to film there, like maybe a few days later, and they had another copy, so he bought me that one. So he's like, oh, I don't have to pay you back. I'll buy you this one, and then I'll just keep the one you got me, and then we're good. So
that's cool.
It's a great game too, by the way. One of the best on the Jenny. Jimmy, if any Japanese cities have a cannibal cult, which city would it be? Kochi? Those people are all alcoholics. I'm sure they eat each other if all the rice was gone.
I read a Japanese historical fiction book that said Osaka.
Okay.
But I don't know if it was just a historical fiction book that was like, that was a weird plot piece of it that wasn't necessarily true.
I can see those Osaka people eating each other.
Yeah.
Probably Tokyo, honestly. If the chips were down, these people would eat each other, right?
I feel like...
I'm pretty sure the Tokyo people would eat the fuck out of each other.
I feel like these Japanese people in general would be so kind of courteous. They're like, oh, okay, I think it's my turn to be eaten.
No. Well,
they just queue into a big line of whoever's next.
If you look at some of the posts on Japanese Twitter or Japanese YouTube, though, they're very much like the trolls we have in our own English-speaking communities, if not worse.
Yeah.
See, can you find a Japanese wife, Gorilla Jones? Yes, you can. You could definitely find one. Don't know if you'd want one or not, though. Probably good for streams. Yeah, at the time, I think John John Rogers stream. Yeah, the second copy was at the same store, so it was like $90.
Nice.
Has a secret cannibal sex. I wouldn't be surprised. Tokyo's a weird place, man. It's like so what is that old taxi driver quote? All the animals come out at night. Or skunk pussies, buggers, fairies, queens. Someday a real rain will wash over all the skunk on the street.
Yeah,
Something like that, right?
I need to watch Taxi Driver again. I haven't checked out that movie in a long time.
You can watch it in theaters right now. They're calling it Joker.
Oh yeah,
it's got a DC tie-in.
God, there's
so many fucking Taxi Driver things in it. It's like, dude, this is like Taxi Driver fanfic.
Well, you know, the one thing I love, like in the mid '70s, there was this great like emergence of just New York-based cinema, where it was
dirty
like
New York.
It was like dirty New York, dirty cops. This city's gonna burn. All this other stuff.
And shit.
Or
yeah,
like
right.
vigilantes everywhere. Because you had like Death Wish, and then one of the ones that always stands out in my mind is the movie This Park Is Mine.
I have not seen that.
It's the one where like this disgruntled Vietnam vet, his buddy dies, and then he goes to like checking his buddy's things and all this, and he finds out his buddy had this really elaborate plan to take over Central Park in a Viet Cong style thing, and it's just
what?
You just don't see movies like that anymore. Like you wouldn't see original idea films like that, like dealing with this whole thing. It's just really intriguing. But it's just like, This Park Is Mine is such a out there outrageous film.
I'll have to look into that then.
Yeah,
I love like that era of filmmaking, but yeah, New York in that time, just gritty and
Well, I think like there literally was like this belief that like American cities were going to implode because they couldn't actually enact law and order, and then there was this.
Look at it in the 1980s with the John Carpenter's Escape from New York. Oh, just turned into a fucking prison.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a continuation of that whole feeling, and it turned out like
I love that.
Just because you had a lot of it had to do with the fact that just the tax base was fleeing the inner city and going to the suburbs, and so you had that occurring. So there was just like no municipal funding for anything, and also there was kind of this interesting thing that correlated with that event also, that what ended up like returning cities to these like, what would you say, financially stable and prosperous things was gentrification, basically early proto-hipsters, and then the removal of lead pipes. so it's kind of this really interesting combo.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even think about those, but like I was gonna say, if it wasn't for fucking Roe v. Wade and Rudy Giuliani fucking up New York and turning it cleaner again, you know, cleaning up Times Square, we would have like really great cinema.
If it was
in the 90s.
I know, right? If it wasn't for Giuliani and him killing all the homeless people, we'd have all these great movies.
God, man. Well, they shouldn't have got homes. They didn't want to get killed. New York is about to explode. It's a good Akira reference. Time to rise up, baby. Scat clubs you could find by accident. Oh boy.
God, the isometric controls in this game kind of hurt my brain.
Yeah, you know what sucks too is like there's no shadow. Is what fucking kills it for me.
Oh yeah, because it's like if it had a shadow and like the shadow directed me as to which way would be forward. Because right now my inclination is to hit up, but up and over do the same thing.
Yeah. I find for a lot of isometric games too, I have to hold the controller a different way than it's supposed to be held.
Yeah.
To kind of get accustomed to some of the weird decisions they make. Sometimes they get it right. I'm like, okay, great, but
I think eventually I can get used to this. But right now my brain is not happy. Got livestock. Ooh.
Times Square was a red light district in the Senate. That's right.
Yeah, it was actually. It had a lot of porno theaters. Apparently.
Porno theaters. Yep. I can't sleep. They got porno theaters for that. I know. I tried.
Oh God.
The old Taxi Driver shit. That's like one of my favorite movies. So. Yeah, definitely worth going back and watching. I think it gets better on repeat viewing, honestly.
Yeah, I find just
big De Niro fan.
Great concept for film.
Scorsese as well. That was another fucking thing. Scorsese was all in the news. Like, oh shit. Doing a new movie. Like, he just basically said like, oh, Marvel movies are like theme park rides, and everybody got so fucking butthurt. I ain't never seen none of these fucking Marvel movies.
Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, it's not like a Marvel movie is.
Never seen no Avengers.
It's a mile wide and an inch deep. Like, I don't see why people are upset about that analogy.
No, people are like, they think it's like, you know, like everybody thinks everything's like life changing and so deep. I'm like, it's just like a fun popcorn movie. I'm sure I'd love it because I loved Marvel growing up. I just ain't never watched those. I ain't never watched no fucking Marvel movie. You know?
That's it.
I don't watch no comics, play no video games.
Yeah, Gorilla Jones. If I wasn't sure, like, that my freaking stream would get pulled down, I would definitely do, like, a live commentary over a movie.
Yeah, I would love to see you stream Phoebe Cates taking off her bikini top. That would be great. A huge crush on Phoebe Cates back. Yeah. I didn't know about that movie, too. I knew her from Gremlins and Gremlins 2.
Yeah,
I used to keep a little Phoebe Cates Topps trading card in my wallet when I was a kid. I had a big crush on her.
She was pretty hot.
She was a very cute girl.
Oh god, Indiana Jones moment. Oh, and okay, apparently.
You okay?
Apparently I'm fine.
Oh, okay, you got run over by the rock, or you fell down?
No, I Indiana Jonesed out of it, but like, all aboard the fail train.
Oh, the fail raft, I guess.
Yeah, all aboard the fail boat. Toot toot.
Phoebe Cates is still hot. I'm sure she is. A lot of these women, they have aged very gracefully, and then the ones who haven't, they're just Botoxed up. 90s X-Men cartoon is the best thing Marvel ever did. I agree.
Oh yeah, freaking Return of the Living. Oh.
Return of the Living Dead, great. There was a great review from Red Letter Media on that like a few months ago, I think. Oh, I see the dog.
Yeah, they did one. They actually have the arms from Gremlin 2, yeah.
The Gremlins 2, but I was saying Return of the Living Dead as well.
Oh, yeah, they did one of that as well. That was pretty good, yeah. I freaking love their review. Like,
oh, I love it. Yeah,
like, I didn't even know about The Exorcist 3. Like, I didn't even know that was actually a decent film, the one that just came out today. And now I'm like, I need to check that out.
I actually just watched that earlier today when I was packing my stuff, and I remember like I liked Exorcist 3 when I was in high school. My friend showed it to me. He just showed me all the like creepy parts. But we ended up watching it one night, and I was like, "This movie's good." We would laugh at the lady crawling over the fucking on the ceiling, but that one scene where the nurse they talked about in that thing, where she's like, it's like a really long, boring shot, and there's a couple of like false scares, right? And then it just pops out.
And you don't see like any gore at all.
No, it's a very effective movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I've never actually seen that one. I guess I saw the review and I'm like, I need to watch this movie.
Yeah. And those Gremlins arms would make good butt scratchers. You're right, Cannonball.
Butt scratcher.
They're all like infuriating, right? It's like all those old props and all those old costumes from that era. They're all just fucking broken apart, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, like latex and paint only has a certain chemical lifespan to it.
You seen like those Ninja Turtles costumes?
Oh yeah, those look gross.
Fucking disgusting, yeah. I wonder how like the old Dark Crystal stuff looks now. They already looked kind of gross. Brian Froud designs, kind of weird looking. I'm sure by now they're just like, ugh. Unless they were in like a climate-controlled environment. John Rogers wants to know how much longer you're going to be streaming.
Not much longer.
Much longer, yeah.
Oh, God. And we're getting into that time of year when my garage gets really cold.
Yeah, it's starting to change.
I guess it's probably better than being just crazy sweaty hot.
Yeah, I think I prefer the cold because I've been crazy sweaty hot my whole life. I kind of like the cold better.
You know what I like about cold? If you're cold, you can just put on an extra sweater. If you're hot, you reach a certain point where you can't strip off any more clothing to cool down. You're just hot and uncomfortable. So I'm just like, yeah.
You have to be in a really high quality air conditioning environment.
Yeah.
That ain't my apartment.
I find like sitting in a open air truck in the desert, 115-degree heat, in full body armor, sitting there just going, this is the worst.
Dude.
And the funny thing, I didn't even have it like that bad in comparison. Like there were dudes in like some of the tanks that they don't have AC, and so it's just like I'm like, God, I feel sorry for you guys.
Surprised there's not as much like people going AWOL or just real bad fucking tragedies. Like war is already a tragedy, but like just people losing their minds because of the heat and all that shit on. Oh.
Yeah. Thankfully, actually, we didn't actually get any heat cats this round, so that's pretty good. So we did decent. Let's see here. No, I didn't get snow actually. Eastern Idaho got some snow, but Boise did not. And then,
Gorilla Jones is very sexually confused. He wants you hot, sweaty, nude stream, but he also wants a Japanese wife, and he also wants to fuck a mini Tower of Power or whatever. Guy,
I would love if there was a.
I envy you.
I'm still thinking about that. I'm still thinking about that random like Sega Tower of Power future. I'm thinking about where like this Sega decided to abandon all console progress and just invest everything in the Genesis.
Everything is just a tower above a tower. And that's like the actual like the Major League Gaming or whatever. These esports fucks. It's them climbing the tower to put in the cartridge. Like the speed runs are them climbing the actual fucking tower.
Climbing the tower and then actually playing Overwatch.
And it's like, yeah, right. Oh, and he got in the tournament first. He's picked those guns. He's already eliminated.
Oh, he's capturing the point. Power. The other players seem to have stalled and got their feet tangled in some power cables. Yeah.
That's right. Chronic XX Killer should have worked on his cardio a bit more. He's still climbing the tower to put his cartridge in. That'll be amazing.
The Sega
this game is
behemoth.
making me sad, by the way.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know what it is.
I find the isometric nature of it is just kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Here, let's go. Let's switch to another game for a minute, and then we'll.
No. And the things, I will grab my last drink then,
right.
Or my last.
All right. We could do some Contra Hardcore. Watch me get wrecked by that game. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Long day. Just yawning a lot. Apologize. You need more drunkening. Oh, I really do. Kind of jealous. I wish I had more than. I wish I had whiskey or something instead of just wine. Ugh. Yeah, my dog is out cold. Need to position her chair so she's on the stream as well. It's like right here. I'm a wise man. See, low sells a $40. Ah, it's easier garage. Okay. Yeah, my only concern, like when if I'm doing a stream or something like that, like there'd be a hiss or some resulting background noise. Because I have a space heater I can use out here that's electric. But I'm always concerned about the background noise as a result. The thing I need to do is just plug in all my CRTs out here and just power them up, and that'd probably be a very adequate like heat source.
Oh, it's got hardcore.
Oh yeah.
So I got Genovi's Boys, like $40 worth of like snacks and candies and shit. I will be goddamned if I bring this stuff over there and I pass it as, hey guys, yeah, I got all these little candies and snacks and stuff for you. Like, oh, we don't let the kids have sugar. Or, what?
Oh
I'm just
God.
thinking about how much of a disaster this is going to be. It's like, yeah, they're actually on a vegan, organic diet.
They actually have allergies to sugar. You're like, ah! That'd be awful.
That would be terrible.
But no, that's really that's really thoughtful.
Thinking about that
man.
when you said
crap.
the wheat allergy. Oh, it's like kids should be getting stuff.
I don't think people typically like have those type of allergies have issues with sugar.
Okay. Well, I got a lot of like sugary shit, but you remind me of that wheat allergy, and I was like, oh no. He's got like everything allergy.
I guess I think only one of his kids had that problem. I thought.
Okay. Well, he can sit back while his
Or
brothers
actually,
enjoy
or
all
it
the
might have been
candy.
him actually.
Oh,
I can't remember. I feel like I'm a bad friend.
I think it might have been him. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I thought he just didn't want to eat there. So.
They still, we went and found out that they had a gluten-free pizza or whatever it was. Which it's Portland, so you have that whole thing.
Yeah, of course, Portland. They got everything but freedom in Portland.
Well, I think they got plenty of freedom to protest and all that, FIFA and all that stuff.
Yeah. Freedom to do the opposite, though. Yeah, Portland's a nice place. I like it.
I almost honestly,
you didn't have a chance to have the homeless adventures. I did, though.
Oh yeah.
Whew. Yeah, the night before, when I came in early. Oh my good lord, it was a bizarro world for real. Depressing and sad, and I told you about that convenience store I went to, where everything was locked up.
Oh jeez.
And the tweaker came and started dancing. That one girl told me it's like. She was complaining about the city, and I was like, yeah, I just flew in like a few hours ago. It's pretty fucking surreal. I said, where are you from? I said, I flew in from Japan. It's like, welcome to Portland. I'm about the only normal person you're going to meet in the city. And I was like, oh, good lord. Yeah. The guy I bought a Hot Pocket for like $5. Like, Jesus. What the hell's wrong with this town? During the day, it's lovely, though. As long as you're not getting your...
I mean, I think that's pretty prevalent with most big American cities, though. Just crazy homeless people coming out of the woodwork. Oh my god, this game is just...
Especially on the fucking coast. But, you know, like, New York homeless, I can fucking deal with them.
Yeah.
Hawaii homeless, I'm used to it. Checking out this Immigrant post. Gorilla Jones said to check out. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a Kevin Bow. That's a good animation. Should check that out.
Oh, wait, what's up?
I'll describe it to you. It's Indiana Jones, right? The famous swapping of the sandbag for the golden idol. Said it's the Genesis cartridge of Aladdin with the SNES cartridge of Aladdin. He's trying to get the better Genesis one.
Oh yeah, it's kind of funny that one's actually better because it has the sword instead of the stupid apple mechanic for the most part.
Yeah, it has apples and swords.
Oh yeah,
and it has Tommy Tallarico, who everybody check out the it's not the collector vision, it's the Palico. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I didn't insult him on Twitter.
The Intellivision Amico.
Amico. There you go. Yeah.
He's very
that's
like
the one I grew up with.
Yeah, I mean, like he's if you install his product, he will personally invite you to his home to sell you over on the product, to win you over on the product.
After he put the lotion on my body, massaged me, touched me in all the right places, I gotta say I love the Nico.
You know, after I was put in the hole in his gaming basement, and he sprayed me with a hose for a while, I began to think that the Amico probably wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I saw the wonderful coats he made of like some of the other influencers. I completely changed my ways.
But I don't know, to be totally fair about it, I think he's playing his cards pretty well in terms of how he's handling any bad press about the console.
Yeah, he's not freaking out.
Yeah, he's not freaking out. He's just like, hey, come to my house. I'll show you the product. Just I'll make you sign a do not tell anyone because I want to show you what I'm doing, but I can't have you show it yet until we get to like a certain point. But that's really actually like kind of reasonable as opposed to like what the Atari VCS guys did where the lead designer just quit and they burned through the $6 million of money they raised.
I heard it's just going straight to the CEO. Huh?
Right.
I gotta make my $1 million a year, bitches.
I don't know enough about the VCS to know what's happening aside from they've just completely mismanaged it.
It's nostalgia tards, as they call them.
Yeah, like to me, like I won't like for
on Twitter or fucking what's it? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, the only thing I funded on Kickstarter was I put $26 towards. Oh god, System Shock 1, the remake. This HD remake these people are working on.
Oh.
And the only reason I even put money towards that was because they had a fully functional a fully functional HD remake of the first level of the game, and that was the only reason I put money towards it. So I'm like, you know what, $26, this demo's pretty good. I will...
Okay. Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Well,
And the funny thing is, that was 3 years ago, and the game still isn't out. So, I mean,
crazy.
like...
Oh, speaking of 3 years ago, the one project I probably would have actually kickstarted was Shenmue 3, but then I saw their fucking page, and I saw the footage, I was like, this looks like shit.
Well, for me, it was like, I was gonna fund...
And I got money from Sony?
I was gonna put money on that one until I saw how many other people had already donated money, and I'm like, well, I don't need to anymore. I'll just wait till it comes out.
You don't really need to. Yeah, you probably get better shit when it comes out anyway, unless you donated $10,000 and got his jacket. I'm like, oh, fuck. Gorilla Jones says he likes Tommy. Met him a couple times at E3. I've always liked Tommy Tallarico. He's always been a bit of a shit stirrer, but he seems to not. He seems to be the opposite these days.
Yeah, he's just, he has a vision. He's going for it, and
God bless him. Yeah, it's his business now, right? So he's got to kind of play. Like, I think of Tommy Tallarico. You know, like Pat the NES Punk is like just a fucking unapologetic dick. That old guy is like your save point, by the way.
That's over.
But yeah, like he used to be kind of like that. I was like, I'm a dick, I'm unapologetic, but now he's like, you know, I gotta be careful. I gotta be PR man, and Shenmue 3 graphics look more cartoony than the original. Yes, I believe they do. The animation.
It's because they're gonna downgrade it and port it to the only console that matters, the Dreamcast.
I thought you were going to say the Switch. I was going to say, oh god. Yeah, the Dreamcast is the only one that matters. Dude, 1080p right out of the box.
Yeah,
so
1080p.
Come on.
You don't need any better than that.
I don't need any fucking other HD systems. I got the Dreamcast. And it's Punk versus Mundane Matt. Fuck, that would be the most anticlimactic fight of all time.
I find it really intriguing, like
That's
the whole end, like Pat and his hatred of Tommy Tallarico and all that, like the way that's gone down.
It's so weird.
And I'm like, I feel like Tommy's like the only one out there that's actually like being straightforward about what he's doing. Well, I can see why he would trash the what was it, the Coleco Chameleon and the VCS. I can see why you trash that, but the I don't know, the Television Amico, I'm kind of like, he's going around selling it to people one convention at a time.
We went to the Coleco, I left the Tommy one, but because it was like 2 hours long.
Well, God, it was so funny to me. I was sitting there with Jadovi, and he like leaned over and he's like, "Who's he trying to sell this to?" Like, I know weird people like me will buy it. But he's like, "Who's he trying to sell this to?"
Yeah, pretty much.
God, it was funny. Oh, down his shield. Okay.
Ian, please don't buy a Switch.
Nah, you really won't. Like, the only time if I did buy a Switch, it would be for my wife. I wouldn't be playing. Because honestly, like, my buddy brought his Switch over, and I absolutely hate the controller.
Yeah, I really want to like the Switch, and I had a Switch, and I sold it, and I had all these games for it, and I was like, I'm not going to fucking enjoy these games. Yeah. Fuck it. But I really would like it. I'm glad to see Nintendo's succeeding in a way, but I'm also like, I don't want this to be the standard.
Your motor skills are compromised. Yep. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo, they've just kind of... Well, how do you describe it? They're not... I don't know, they're not the proprietary standard for gaming anymore. They're just kind of like, you know what, we're our own thing. Hey Cameron, what's up, man? How you doing?
They are, but they're also just, everything's... Because of like the crazy fanboys and fangals and all this, look at all these channels. You talk about the Switch, you fart out the Switch, and you get 1 million subs. Like it's just become this big thing where like people will have to kowtow and like, well, we'll have a Switch port. It's gonna be terrible, but everyone's gonna buy it on Switch anyway because it's what is the term, like marks?
Gaming on the go.
Gaming on the go, which. I think the Switch Lite, I don't even like, nowadays maybe I would like portable stuff just because I'm always fucking going here and there, it seems. But, you know, I like having things on the TV, right? The Switch, when I had it, was always hooked up to the TV. I'd rather play that, use the Pro Controller, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it always felt weird and cheapy, and I just fucking hated the downloadable games. It's the same shit, but people think it's better because it has a Nintendo logo on it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it has that I guess, dare I say, legitimacy, because it's one of the... it's the oldest console, like the oldest people in the console game now.
Yeah, these days, I guess. Except for Atari, but they fucked that up.
Well, I mean, even then, that wasn't really Atari.
Yeah, it's bullshit,
Yeah.
Atari. Yeah, I mean, Nintendo's been around. That's why, I want Nintendo to succeed because, you know, they've been around, they're established, and they do make good games and everything. But
Yeah.
But I'm also like, I don't want this to be the trend, and it's already trendy bullshit.
Yeah, I find for me, I have to be in
This whiskey's
the
making
right
me rant.
mood. Yeah, no worries. I just find I have to be in the right mood for Nintendo. I think we'll play this for a little bit, and then we'll probably call it a night.
That works. Yeah, hostages. I think that's the kind of thing too. Is like I am sick of hearing about Switch this, Switch that. I mean, a lot of times it's like, okay, well, this is something that's on another console or PC, or this is like this is a port of something that came out 3 years ago. Wasn't that why everybody hated the Wii U, which I actually liked? Like, oh look, you're getting Batman, Arkham City, and Assassin's Creed 4. A bunch of old ports.
This attachment for the Nintendo Wii makes no sense. They're selling games for it. I don't get it.
What attachment would that be? The Amiibos?
No, I was just thinking the pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll admit this: when the Wii U came out, I'm like, so is this an attachment for the Wii,
the Nintendo
or what is
Wii,
this?
right.
I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm into gaming, and I'm like, I didn't even know.
Yeah, these stupid fucking marketing of that system.
They're like, everybody loves the Wii, so we got to name it the Wii U. We can't name it the Wii 2. That would, that's stupid.
Or something else. You know, that's crazy.
Oh god.
Gorilla, if you do come to Japan, yeah, you can stay at my place. Fuck yeah. You have to sleep on my futon on the floor, or you can come on the bed with the big boys. Ooh. Depending on how cute you are.
If you go in winter, you don't have a heater, so.
Yeah, we gotta stay warm.
Oh yeah, you definitely join the Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, but I also live in fucking northeastern Japan where it's kind of bullshit. I like it though because I'm away from all the stupid shit.
How do I pick this up?
Drives me nuts. Let's see. Worst name than Xbox One. Xbox One is probably the worst.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I think Wii U, in terms of just the fact that it completely derailed any marketing the system had, is probably the worst choice in a name. But yeah, the Xbox One is pretty dumb in terms of it just makes talking about the Xbox chronologically confusing.
Dude, yeah. Well, like 7-Beat was also saying like the next Xbox is rumored to be called Xbox Zero, which
oh god,
I think that's better than Xbox One, but at this point, if it's gonna be Xbox Zero, I'd rather it just be called the next.
You're gonna call it the Xbox 3, and everyone's gonna get confused.
Xbox. It should be on the Xbox 3.
Like...
Xbox 361. Oh my god, you know how amazing that would be?
Oh, that'd be great.
What the fuck? Anything. Well, here's the thing. Like anything with backwards compatibility, I might buy. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be selling my PS4. I've been wanting to sell it for a while, but everybody wants one. Dragon Quest Slime Edition.
Oh.
Yeah, Google Stadia. Google Stadia? It's even fucking a thing.
Think about this. Like, how often do your YouTube videos kind of glitch out on you?
My YouTube videos, or just in general?
Like YouTube videos, or like anything you're doing on the internet. Like, how often is that like a relatively interesting and unpleasant experience? I can't imagine Stadia is going to be that reliable or smooth an experience. But then again, also just the fact that you have data caps, Stadia is going to just wreck your day.
Here's what Google will do though. They'll buy every other video game company and Steam, and they'll be like, "Well, all you got is Stadia, bitches." Why? Terrible. John Rogers, the stream's about to end anyway, so you might want to stay up, but if you have to pass out, you zonk out, don't worry about it. Yeah, maybe Kevin Ball's got a worse name. XXbox. Or the triple Xbox. Ooh, that would be good.
Xbox Triple X. Comes with a mini ice cube.
This is the Pornhub limited edition of the Xbox Sexbox.
Ooh, that's the triple Xbox State of the Union.
Yep. Every time there's some sort of like a cutscene in the video game, the Brazzers logo pops up.
Bottom left corner. That's a really weird
Oh,
thing.
oh shit! Yeah, that's like limited edition game streaming, bro. I got the Brazzers logo on my Ninja Gaiden stream. How about you, bitch? No, you got the normal standard edition, loser.
Did you see the picture Yahel put out there of him and Alex getting lunch?
No.
They're doing this really weird like buddy cop thing. They have to take a picture together, and then like just like
Oh no.
and then Yahel put the Brazzers picture in the bottom left hand corner.
Yes. That logo is the. I should save a PNG or whatever of that just to have on. You know, you never know when you need to use it, but
Oh, this one's cool.
it's great. I'm guessing they were like probably like real close to each other too, like they just fucked.
Oh yeah, it was like a buddy cop kind of thing. It was one of those.
That's wonderful.
I showed that asparagus who's boss.
Worst sub boss ever. Triple Xbox Return of Blink the Time Cat. Oh god, I was so excited for that game just because it was Yuji Naka that was the director
yeah,
of that.
that game looked really cool.
And it looked awesome, and then you play it, and it's just like sluggish and just kind of boring. I never played 2, but I heard that game remedies a lot of the problems I had anyway with the first one.
I never played it. Like, I know actually no, I played a demo that came with the Xbox I bought or that I got for Christmas. Didn't buy it, got it for Christmas. Now I can remember the story properly because I got Shenmue 2, and then the one with the pack-in like Sega GT Racing and Jet.
And
I think they went back to Jet Set Radio instead of Jet Grind or whatever.
You went back to Jet Set Radio Future, baby.
Was it Jet Set in America or Jet Grind in America?
It was Jet Grind in America.
That's what it was.
Just cooler,
I know,
I guess.
I think yeah. I think in the Xbox they went back to Jet Set. Yeah.
Did yeah.
Yeah.
GSRF, baby. Oh, I feel that typhoon's coming because like my mail slot is starting to like
Ooh.
move up and down.
Do you need to like fill your tub with water or get
I
batteries
got
and candles or do you have a backup battery to play your Game Gear or
I sold my Game Gear many months ago.
oh no.
Daria plays. Yeah, I don't know if you know that channel, but
No, I do not.
she's bigger than me. She's actually probably bigger than you now.
Probably.
She is a woman on YouTube. No offense. Yeah, my channel, by the way, I did a little experiment. I have been stuck at the same amount of subs for over a month. So my channel is completely dead.
No, I've actually like I think I've gone up. Thankfully, I uploaded a video, like last week. Or week before last.
Yeah.
And it actually like it finally like got me back into a positive growth. So I'm like, that's good.
No, I uploaded a video and it got me into like stagnant growth.
People are like,
even though
it
says that I'm getting new subscribers, my number does not change.
It's like
so
you're either losing subs or something else.
Either I'm losing subs or it's a glitch. But it's been the exact same, perfect 10,600 for like over a month. So I'm like, okay, well, I got it. Smash JT's already got more subs than me, so I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking quit or change, or just upload my shit to fucking DTube. Because no one's gonna be watching either way.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we'll go ahead and call it a night here.
Kim Jong Un got you down. Oh yeah, I see. Damn.
Yeah. But Xbox. But all right, I want to thank you guys definitely for dropping by and hanging out and chilling as long as you have. Really appreciate it. Especially appreciate Easy, John, and Retro Blizzard for donating to the channel. Really appreciate that. Definitely thank you guys for that. Yeah, if any of you guys are going to be in Portland next weekend, I'll be there for the Retro Gaming Expo. Also, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow night as well, so I hope you guys will come back for that. Yeah, sorry, Retro Island. You got the end.
Retro Island Gaming! Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. But definitely want to thank you guys for dropping by. I hope you have a great night. If you guys do not know who's with me in chat right now, it's going to be Jimmy Hoppa. Definitely go check him out. Fantastic content. Then also check out the Discord. So yeah.
Thank you.
But alright, you guys have a good night.
Alright, take it easy. Alright, bye-bye.